Welcome back, everyone, to the Clay Soldiers Battle Tournament 2018. We're going to be going on to the next three matches. Up first, we have Gargantua facing the Jalapeno Pounders. They are going to be doing battle in the Frostbite Valley. There's been a couple minor changes to this arena, not too big a deal. It's just mainly some obstacle clearing stuff. Let's go get the soldiers set up and we will meet you over there. And here we are at the Frostbite Valley. The obstacle clearing I did was removing some of the larger snowdrifts, as before the soldiers were getting stuck on them. However, I have left a few snowdrifts at the height they were getting stuck on before, just to see if the leader thing was affecting that too, or if they really can't navigate small inclines. Hopefully that doesn't affect the match too much if that is the case, but there's only one way to find out. On the right, we have the Jalapeno Pounders. They have a specialist team of blaze powder users, and they have blaze rods for the weapon. Lily pad pants, which aren't going to be a factor in this fight. Nether quartz for knockback, and leather armor. Over here on the left side, we have Gargantuan. One of those two. They have blaze rods and emeralds. They have a specialist team of revival soldiers, able to bring their fallen comrades back to life. And they have snazzy looking capes. And leather armor, of course. Anyway, let's get this fight going in 3, 2, 1. And both teams are meeting. Lots of lightning being called down from the sky. It's going to be a little bit hard to tell which team is which, as both teams are able to set each other on fire, which can be a hindrance to Gargantua's capability of reviving their comrades. They can revive the fallen, but they cannot restore them from petrification. And it seems as if most of the soldiers that are dying are indeed being petrified before death, preventing any revival from taking place. I would say that factor alone makes it so that the Jalapeno Pounders were the worst enemy Gargantua could face. As it is, I am seeing corpses from both teams now, and I'm not seeing any revival happening. So either the revivals already occurred, or something prevented them, and the Jalapeno Pounders have won. They overcame the Gargantua team's capability of revival. Well, let me get these guys all cleaned up. It seemed that both teams were able to navigate around the snowbanks fairly well, although the fighting did take place away from the major snow piles, so I guess we'll leave the arena as it is for now. Anyway, meet you over on Spawn Island. A sad day for Gargantua as they are knocked down to the loser circle, whereas Jalapeno Pounder gets to bring their fires to a new team. Gargantua gets to go there, and Jalapeno Pounder gets to go right here. Up next, we have the Lightning Lords facing off against Flash Flare. Flash something or other with flames. And they will be doing battle in the Fractured Mine. Ah, yes. An arena that actually has had a significant change done to it. let's get our teams over there and set them up. And welcome everyone to the newly improved Fractured Mine. As you can see, the main upper platform no longer exists. The only way for soldiers to get across is this narrow bridge, of which they are most likely going to fall off of. As a result, most of the fighting is very likely to take place in the lower canyon, which is a much closely confined area, which can benefit teams that have explosives on their side. And the fall is, I believe, long enough of a drop to cause a bit of fall damage to a team that does not have a feather. Anyway, over here on the right side we have our Lightning Lords, equipped with gravel with a specialist team of emerald users, sticks, rabbit hide, and sugar. And on the left side, we have Flash Flare. They also have sugar, but they have shields, sticks, and regular leather. And in their core is a nether brick. Alright, let's see how this arena does and which team wins in 3, 2, 1. And both teams rocket across the bridge and then back into their own arenas for whatever reason. I keep saying arenas, I mean spawn areas. A lot of soldiers have fallen off into the main areas below. Now the main thing about the Lightning Lords is that they have ranged attacks on their side. However, it seemed to have not mattered very much as Flash Flare didn't allow them to use it. And as a result, there seems to be no Lightning Lords remaining. And not even up above. It seems that the shields of Flash Flare helped them deal with the onslaught of projectiles the Lightning Lords could fling at them. Congratulations, Flash Flare, you get to move forward in the tournament, whereas the Lightning Lords have to fight to keep from falling further down the list. Let's get back to Spawn Island and make the changes. Okay then, let's get the Lightning Lords and the Flash Flare teams to where they need to be set up. I've disoriented myself. The Lightning Lords get dropped below. Flash Flare stays here. So it'll be the Jalapeno Pounders facing off against Flash Flare. And in the losing side, Gargantua will do battle against the Lightning Lords. Coming up next, we have the Melton Melons facing off against Glass Cannons. I remembered the name this time. Just took a moment. And they will do battle in Poseidon's Palace, another arena that had a bit of a change to it. Let's get the teams together and send them off to do battle. And welcome everyone to the improved Poseidon's Palace arena. You can see that there are no more waterfalls. In fact, we have changed the pool in the middle completely so that we can see the fight through the entire area. And there's little areas where the clay soldiers may or may not be able to climb out of. That's something that we will have to see as the fighting actually goes on. In the middle of the arena, there is a blue glass platform that they can walk across. Over on the right side, we have Melton Melon and their 48 soldiers equipped with bone clubs, nether quartz, nether brick cores, and leather armor. They also have a sugar upgrade, which is kind of becoming the standard at this point, as their opponents also have a sugar upgrade, along with emerald offhand weaponry, a specialist unit of gunpowder wielders, bone clubs, and leather armor. And of course, string to keep from injuring themselves with the explosions. Alright, let's see which team wins in 3, 2, 1. And the teams hurl across the arena and then back into their own spawn areas. And fighting has taken place outside Melted Melon's main gate. There's already been a gunpowder explosion, which I'm sure has done quite a number on the Melted Melons, given how close all the fighting was. We are now seeing both teams doing battle in the pool, and I believe that was 2 more gunpowder explosions. And a 4th one. There's probably been a few that we missed. Alright, we got 2 soldiers doing battle up here. Melted Melon is left up above. Looks like there's just 1 more of the glass cannon soldiers in the water. And I believe with that, the Melted Melons have won. They're the only soldier I see remaining, and the one in the water looks to be another Melted Melon. Congratulations, Melted Melons. You have barely survived suicide bombings by the glass cannon team. And I believe that is going to be the last match of this video. Yes, that was 3 matches. Next video we will have 4 matches in a row, which will round off the initial matches of the tournament. So I hope you guys are enjoying this tournament and the tweaks I have made to both improve the rate of combat and the actual creation of combat in situations where there were soldiers hiding in corners before. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and goodbye.